Let's see what's wrong with you.
At the Richmond practice, Sophie and her daughters Tess and Rose are arriving with their two dogs, Bonnie and Heidi.
Hello, Sophie.
Hello, how are you? Is this Branston?
This is Branston.
Hello. I haven't seen you for a while.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
You're a big chap. I've never done anything so terrifying in my life.
Last year, after a tough labour, Sophie's dog Bonnie gave birth to 6 pups.
Ems, how's it going out there?
6 breathing puppies!
Hey, good job, well done.
It was a tense time, actually. Although I'm smiling now, we weren't smiling at the time. I was scared.
Hello!
Good to see you.
And to be back now, and just a year later, quite strange.
Hello, there's a little partial family reunion. White fluffy dogs have infested the vet. Hey, hello, sweetie.
Sophie's family kept 1 pup, Heidi, while practice manager Maz took Branston, and Scott adopted a little girl, Scully.
Hey, and Mum's down there as well. Hello, Bonnie.
Yeah, Bonnie's here.
Hello, sweetheart. There she is.
Bonnie.
Hello,
But
gorgeous.
reunions aside,
Hey, excited
this
to see
isn't
your
a
son.
social call.
So what are you guys in for today?
Well, Heidi's leg. When she's running along, she's not running properly, and her back leg, she's kind of holding it up,
Right.
and it's been getting a bit worse.
Okay, why don't we put all the dogs down just to have a little play, and then I can just watch her running around. Here we go. Have a little play, and let's just see. Oh, straight away there was that hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it's doing a bunny hop with both legs and definitely lifting up that left leg.
Yeah. We call her Hoppity now, which is a bit sad. Hop along, Heidi.
Watching Heidi playing on the floor, very quickly I could see there's a problem. She's bunny hopping, both legs are pushing off at the same time, but also then she starts actually lifting the leg completely off the floor. This is not normal behaviour for a young puppy, and clearly there is a problem. Well, I think you're right to be worried because it's certainly far from normal of a 1-year-old puppy. Come on then, let's go. Hey?
Come on, Heidi, let's go. It won't be too bad.
Fluffy white dogs, this way.
I'm a bit anxious that it might be something a bit more serious, so it would be really nice to get to the bottom of it.
All right, so let's have a little feel. You're going to give her a lovely cuddle and a kiss, yes, because this might hurt. Okay, so I'm just going to extend her hips first. All right, so we'll just start with her right leg. You can see, oh, that's nice. Coming back, nice little ballerina step there. Good girl, well done. All right, let's see. Oh, sweetie. Yeah, so that's literally as far as I can get it. You can see the difference. So that's that one, all right?
Yeah.
You can see that, and then this is this one.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's a big difference. Yeah.
Massive difference.
So when they run, that leg would normally go right back.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's a lack of flexibility in this hip joint that's the problem, and you're panting a little bit, so clearly you're being very brave, but it does hurt a bit, doesn't it?
She is so brave.
There's lots of possible causes for lameness in a little dog. They can have tripped over and maybe strained something. They can have had a small break, perhaps, and even things like hip dysplasia, maybe a little bit of arthritis has set in. All of those things would be quite surprising in such a light, young dog, but we do need to look into them, and the best way to do that is with x-rays. All right, say goodbye. Goodbye, Heidi.
Say bye to her. It's a sad thing to think that she might need serious treatment for something wrong. And I'm also worried that it could be something like cancer or something that we can't do anything about, which would be absolutely devastating.
So grab a seat outside. I'll take you downstairs, and once I've got the x-rays, I'll bring you down and we'll have a look at them together.
Okay.
Okay? Right.
Good luck, sweetie pie.
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, oh, you're nice.
Poor little mites, they're trying to hide.
Oh. Could you get the door for me?
Yeah, I'll do the door.
At the Isleworth Clinic, Mary and Sue have brought in 2 rescue kittens that need urgent attention.
Hello.
Hiya.
We have an appointment in the name of Guardian Angels Animal Support for these 2 kittens.
Yep, to see Phoebe.
Yes, please.
Oh, they're so cute, aren't they?
They're particularly beautiful, sweet little girls, and they are such a little pair. They look so cute together. I mean, all kittens are cute, but your heart just melts when you see these 2 little ones.
Yep, Phoebe shouldn't be too long, so if you don't mind just taking a seat.
Okay,
Very
thank you.
much.
Thank you.
We got a call from a member of the public who was looking online, actually, for a scratching post. she came across a site where a lot of animals were being sold. She saw the pictures of these 2 kittens and realised that they had something wrong with their eyes.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Phoebe. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Are you the
I'm
guardian
Mary.
angels?
Yes, we're guardian
Hello, my
angels.
name's
This is
Hello.
Mary.
and we'd like you to take a look at these little people for us, please.
They're so beautiful. Oh, look at their little faces. Right, would you like to bring them through?
Yes, please. Thank you.
It's great that we can help out charities that work in the local area and they're able to give the right veterinary treatment to these animals along with our help and then find them loving homes. So who am I looking at here?
That's Tabitha.
So the right one looks normal, but the left one, you can see the third eyelid coming across. It's quite evident as soon as you look at one of her eyes that there's something wrong there. It looks like the conjunctiva, which is the membrane at the side of the eye, is sort of across the cornea in a way that it shouldn't be. And I think she's got a condition called symblepharon, which is when part of the eye which shouldn't stick to another part of the eye. And it can be congenital, so they can be born with
She would have
it.
been born with it, probably.
Or it can be associated with herpes virus, which is cat flu, which is really common in strays because they're obviously not vaccinated against it. A little bit concerning, but I'm hoping that we can do something for her. Right, let's have a look at the other one as well then.
One wriggle piggle.
Wriggle piggle.
Taking the table with you.
Who's this one then?
And it's just Tamsin.
Hey, Tamsin. Good girl. Oh, so she's got the same condition, and hers is worse. We can definitely do surgery on the eye, just to cut the membranes and allow more mobility.
Fingers crossed the surgery will fix that, which seems like quite a daunting thing to do to 2 little kittens, but hopefully it will be for the best.
To give her the best chance
Yeah,
of a loving
absolutely.
forever home,
Yeah.
it would be a good thing to try because if it is a congenital problem and we do surgery, then we could cure it.
That's wonderful news, the fact that something can be done for them.
Yeah. It's not something I've seen before in young kittens. It's really, really rare. So I think I'm going to refer it to Scott for him to have a closer look as well. And hopefully we'll be able to do surgery for these little guys.
Thank you very much for your time. That's
okay.
lovely.
It's lovely to meet them.
Excuse me, this away, please. This away.
So, who do you think this is related to?
It's Brenny and Scully, isn't it?
Yep. Apples don't
I know-
fall far from the tree,
I
do
know
they?
that face.
Yes. You look so much like your sister.
Later that day at the Richmond practice, Scott is about to perform an X-ray on 1-year-old poodle cross Heidi, who's having trouble with her left hind leg.
If you have a feel, Phoebe, you'll see.
Which leg
Feel
is
it
it?
right in her left leg. And feel the musculature
Yeah,
on the left is
there's almost no muscle on the left at all, is there?
no.
Nurse Nathan and vet Phoebe will be assisting Scott with Heidi's X-rays.
Good girl. Funny noise. Brave girl. I'm really hoping that there's nothing too serious going on with Heidi today, but my gut feeling is there is.
She's reacting.
Oh, it's really grinding, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you have any suspicions at all?
Hip dysplasia is possible, but she's not really the right breed. And then there's a couple of degenerative diseases which this breed is prone to. Let's take x-rays and hold worry, shall we? Good girl, let's go. Thank you. She is clearly uncomfortable. She's walking very strangely. And there's just a few things that I know of that can affect little white fluffy dogs like Heidi. And I have a sneaking suspicion that she may be suffering with one of those. Dear. Hiya.
Hi.
Hi. Right. So this is your little girl's pelvis, her hips, okay?
You can see they're different.
Yes.
In Richmond, Sophie's dog Heidi has been X-rayed to help find the cause of her limp.
What you can see there is that the left hip the femoral head, the ball at the top of the thigh bone, is mottled compared to the right-hand side. So my suspicion is that Heidi is developing something called leg-calf Perthes disease, which is a congenitally inherited condition. And what it leads to is basically the blood supply to that femoral head, that ball, isn't very good. And so it slowly over time breaks down. With that breakdown comes inflammation, and it comes with discomfort. So then she starts lifting the leg up. And also we're seeing the arthritic changes as a result of all of that degeneration.
I see.
And you would never expect to look at a dog of Heidi's age and think that that's her hip. That's the hip of a 10-year-old dog in discomfort, not a 1-year-old dog that's hopping around relatively comfortably.
I knew it couldn't be perfectly normal that she was walking that way, but it's really shocking to look at an X-ray and see one side is totally different than the other side. And she's just a baby. It's just awful.
We need to do surgery on your little girl, I'm afraid. And it's not a very nice surgery. We need to actually remove this femoral head. By taking away the femoral head and neck, she'll no longer have an attachment to your hip joint. She won't have a hip joint.
So the leg will just be free?
Free floating, that's right. But because she's such a little ditty thing, she will actually be able to walk perfectly well on that leg. She just needs to relearn how to use a leg that's not attached actually skeletally to her body.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Sophie's obviously a very sweet-natured, very kind person who loves her kids, loves her dogs. But when it comes to Heidi and Bondi, because they've been through so much, I think she's even more protective. She is this grandmother lioness, and she wants the absolute best for her girls.
I remember rubbing her when she was tiny.
Yeah.
When she was on this very table, rubbing her like this with 2 fingers. She was this long.
Yeah. Now you're going to have to give her
a bit more, but not much more.
Yeah.
She's still quite small.
Yeah.
I somehow feel there should have been something I could do to stop that get so bad. I just feel terrible. She didn't expect all this. It's just a bit miserable, really.
I'll look after her, don't worry.
Thank you, good luck.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, good luck. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Right, okay, no pressure, everyone. What we need to do is to do a femoral head and neck ostectomy, basically remove the ball and the neck from the hip altogether, so Heidi will no longer have a hip joint on the left-hand side, but then all the muscles and support structures will take on the weight of that joint, and in time, she should be able to walk normally. And Sophie will have to put in real hard yards to get her little dog walking normally again. Come on then, baby. You come. Yeah.
Heidi will spend the night recovering before going home with Sophie tomorrow.
Poor girl, eh? Oh dear.
Morning, folks.
Good morning.
Right, they're both here.
Oh, hello.
Tamsin and Tabitha.
Mary has returned to the Isleworth clinic with the 2 rescue kittens. Vet Phoebe diagnosed a rare eye condition in both of the sisters.
I'm here today for a second opinion to see whether they're now suitable to be considered for surgery.
Mary is hoping the kittens' eyes can be cured, so they'll have a much better chance of being adopted.
So we've got Scott downstairs now, so
Okay.
if you don't mind, I will take these
take
2
them.
lovely girls off
All
your
right.
hands and
Okay,
yeah,
lovely.
we'll be in
Thank you
touch.
very much. That's great.
No
Bye-bye,
problem.
girls. Hope it all goes well. I'll be thinking about you all day.
Oh, bless
All right,
them.
loves.
All
Bye-bye,
right.
darling. Bye. I am concerned because there is always a risk with a general anaesthetic, but they need this surgery.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, yeah.
This is Tabitha and Tamsin from Guardian Angels. I'd like you to have a little look at their eyes. It
Yeah.
looks like symblepharon to me, but I wanted a second
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, okay, well, let's get her out, shall we, and have a quick look.
Yeah, sure.
Tamsin is the first kitten to be examined by Scott.
Hi, gorgeous. Hello, sweetheart. Ooh. I've seen a few of them in my career, but not as bad as that one. I mean, her eyes nearly completely closed by that.
Yeah.
Phoebe's description of these eyes probably didn't do them justice. In fact, they're a lot worse than I expected them to be. Yeah, this is classic symblepharon. This kitten's had some damage to its cornea, And then the vascular support structures around the eye, the conjunctiva have just gone, oh, that's a hole, I better fill it with something. And so it's stuck onto the eye. But unfortunately, it's stuck on a little bit too effectively. And now what we have is literally like a sort of fleshy curtain over the top. And we have no idea what's underneath. You can barely see any of the eye, so we don't know if it's healthy or not. We need to be just so careful because this tissue could actually be plugging a hole in a dike. And if we pull the finger out, then the whole eye can rupture. So this isn't a simple, job for trying to make it look prettier. This potentially could be curtains for that eye.
Yeah.
So we have to try and see if we can achieve a functional eye. But worst case scenario is down the line, we might actually have to remove a whole eye. So
Yeah.
you're gonna make someone a lovely little feline friend, aren't you?
Yeah.
Eh? Once we hopefully can sort this eye out.
Scott is now going to examine Tabitha to see if she shares the same debilitating eye condition as her sister.
So again, we can see this eye is, the aperture itself, the size of the eye is smaller. So you can just see that very clearly. As soon as you look, you can see that one's just smaller than that one.
Yeah.
So I'll need to open this eye up a little bit as well. But unlike her sister, you can actually see more of her eye. So we can't give you any promises, my love, but we'll give it a go.
Mary's going to be so happy.
Good girl. You're unhappy about the new attire, aren't you? Hey, there you go.
While Tamsin recovers from her operation, next it will be her sister Tabitha's turn for the tricky surgery.
Okay. Let's hope we can fix your sister's eye up too, hey?
We're going to keep Tamsin and Tabitha in with us for a couple of days, and it will give us the best chance of making sure that they're kept calm and quiet for as long as possible.
Here she is. You two can start seeing eye to eye for once, can you? Yeah? Oh. It's all right, sweetheart.
Breadstick. There you go, good boy.
Downstairs at the old Isleworth clinic, a new patient has arrived.
That's nice, isn't it?
And vet nurse Lily is making him feel welcome.
We can't just call him the budgie, so we kind of listed off some names, and Brian seems to be the one that stuck.
You're a good boy.
So we had a member of the public bring Brian into us after he crashed in a building site.
It's definitely better than budgie food, isn't it?
He popped down to us to see whether we could find his owner. That's not happened, so he's remained here while we try and find him a home.
Brian needs a health check.
Hello, cute guy. Is this the one I've been hearing about?
Yeah, this is Brian.
Oh,
But he's playing hard to get with vet Tina.
Come on. Hi.
He's quite a naughty character. If he doesn't want to do something, he certainly won't.
so is he a stray?
Yeah, he was brought in by a member of the public.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's just kind of been settling in our prep room.
okay.
He's made himself quite at home.
Yes, I can see that. Brian, come here, baby. Oh, he's a good boy. Hi. Hey. Okay, we're going to do a quick little check. Oh, he is cute. Okay, I'm going to try see if he... Yeah, this is going to be the problem.
Yeah.
We might... should I grab a little towel? In order to do a thorough health check, I obviously need to handle Brian, but he's quite good at flying.
Cheeky bugger.
So let's see if we can catch him. I might have to just throw the towel on you. Don't fly back out.
He doesn't like the table.
He knows what you're trying to do as well.
Gonna have to be quick. No. How'd he go? Good boy. I was running around like a little bit of a monkey, but now we can do our health check. All right. Oh, he's such beautiful.
I know.
All right, okay, let's have a little listen to your chest.
I always find it so much easier just to listen to the heart and the lungs by putting his chest really close to my ear. And I can hear much more than I could with a stethoscope. His heart is racing. He's so nervous.
Bless him.
But it's sounding healthy. Okay, other side. Chest is also sounding good.
Okay.
All right, big guy. Let's have a little look at your wingspan. Okay, he's got beautifully healthy wings. Behind the feathers is a lot of information. So we need to blow to move the feathers out of the way so that I can see the skin, make sure there's no lice or mites. So his skin is looking healthy. I don't see any evidence of mites or lice. And he's got some good, what we call feather dust.
Okay.
And feather dust basically shows us that he is consciously grooming himself every day. And we know that he's looking after his feathers. You're going to be a happy little boy.
Hey.
I'm happy to say that Brian is healthy, but he needs a forever home where he can fly around and enjoy himself as much as he can. Let's see if we can find someone special for him.
Not too much swelling there, is there? No, looks good.
The next morning at the Richmond practice, it's time for little Heidi to go home after her big hip surgery.
Mummy's got all the hard work to do now, hey, with you. Yeah, she does. Yeah, I fixed you, but now she needs to do all the hard work.
There's Heidi, hopefully fine now.
Sophie and her daughters Rose and Tess are waiting upstairs with Heidi's mum Bonnie.
I feel like I can relate to Bonnie as a mother because if something was happening to any of my children, I would be very anxious. And I feel like I can see that in Bonnie's eyes.
Hello.
Baby. Oh, baby. Oh, you're so brave.
She has been so brave. For a little white fluffy dog.
With the heart of a lion?
Heart of a lion, that's right. Oh, look, even Bonnie wants to say hi.
Come on, Bon, come and say hi.
Come on.
Look, it's
There
Mummy.
she is. Aww.
I just can't wait to get my hands around her and hug her and cuddle her all evening and then just cheer her up because she does look a bit bewildered to me. She does look a little bit lost.
I think most of the pain is better after 24 hours. Okay. And I think not having that hip joint is going to make it much happier as well.
Oh, make it less painful?
Yes, hopefully so. That's the point, yeah.
Yeah, but I was just thinking, it's weird not to have a joint there.
It is.
So that it's just flying around. It might be hard to learn to use that.
Absolutely. Well, she has got to relearn it because it's going to feel weird not to have your leg attached to your body.
Exactly.
With
Can you
bones.
feel that?
But certainly she's got all the nerves in place. Everything is still working. And now it's just a case of encouraging her to use it, but it's going to feel weird.
I hope Heidi will leap and dance and play around with Bonnie the way she used to. And, she'll get confident using that leg again and she'll be a proper little puppy who can do everything that the other puppies can do.
She's a little star, and I know that you guys will do your best by her and she'll be walking quite well very soon.
We will. Thank you.
All right, then. Bye, girls.
Okay,
see you later.
Let's go.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Tess. Okay, little Heidi, time to go home. Thanks, love.
Mary from the Guardian Angels charity has returned to collect the two homeless kittens.
Good morning, ladies.
Hello, Mary. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are my lovely girls?
They're doing really well.
Fantastic. I'm here to pick up Tamsin and Tabitha, the two little kittens that have had eye operations. Obviously, I'm very excited to see them. I know it's been quite a complicated procedure.
Here they are.
Hello, girls. How are you? Oh, wonderful. Oh,
Missing you, no doubt.
fantastic. Hello. Can you show me your new eye? You are? Oh, I'm so lucky. Thank you.
It's really nice to reunite Tabitha and Tamsin with Mary today.
Good girls.
They stayed in a couple of days after the surgery just for some extra TLC and some eye meds. So I think Mary's been apart from them a little bit longer than she had wanted to. So I'm sure she'll be very delighted to take them home today and, give them some love. So we'll get Tabitha out first.
Okay.
Because
Thank you.
I know we spoke at the time
Yes,
that
we did. And it was a much longer op, wasn't it?
Yeah, we thought she was actually going to be the easier of the two, but then it ended up being a much more complicated surgery. We've already started to notice an improvement with the eye. She's starting to open the eye now, and like the amount of discharge has really decreased as well.
Wonderful.
So we're hopeful that it's definitely going in the right direction.
Well, bless them, they've been through so much in their short lives. They're only about 5 months old now, and it's amazing now that we now see, hopefully, the light at the end of the tunnel.
Let's get your big sister out.
Hello, big sister.
So we thought Tamsin was more severely affected
did.
because she had the membrane over almost the whole of her eye, but actually, when we cut it away under anaesthetic, she actually had a really healthy eye underneath.
Fantastic, that's great news.
Yeah.
You're both very, very lucky girls, aren't you?
Yeah.
Both got 2 hopefully working eyes each now, which is a step in the right direction.
So we're not quite there yet. Mary's got the eye meds to go home, so she'll have to be working hard 3 times a day to get those in. But now that they're home, Mary can start looking for a forever home for these 2.
Thanks to everyone, thanks to all the team and
Aww.
all the care and love that you've shown them. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Right, gonna come home then?
Yeah. Oh, bless them.
Come on, girlies, let's get you home.
Hey, ready?
Also at the Isleworth Clinic, it's Brian the Budgie's last day. Vet nurse Gina has found the perfect owner for the mischievous little bird. Her nan.
What do you think of that? Going to your new home?
That means yes.
I think so. Gina's nan seems fantastic. I've met her and she's absolutely lovely. She's got experience with birds, so it's definitely the right home for Brian.
It's time to part ways with Lily.
Yeah, Mum. Good boy, I know. So close.
Have to try that again. No, you missed him.
Right.
So I don't want to go to a new home. Oh,
Come on. So close. Come on in. Brian. No, we're going this way. Good boy.
no.
He knows what you're trying to do.
He's back in his usual place.
I know. Come on. Right, let's go. Good boy.
It's going to be really quick. We just got to walk you down the road and then you can be free again.
Right, Brian. You be a good boy for Gina's nan. Yeah? Bye-bye.
Right, come on then, Brian. Yeah. It's time to go off to your new home at my nan's house.
Bye, Brian. I'll miss Brian terribly. He's been my little mate while he's been here. I love him to pieces, but it is right for him to go to a new home.
Right, you ready, Nan?
Yep, we're ready, Brian. Welcome to your new home.
There we go.
Yeah, look at that.
He's got a nice little cage here. You've done well, Nan.
Thank you very much. Well, I like them to have the best. They deserve it when they've had a bad start.
I think he'll be very happy here. Won't you, Brian?
Well, he won't want for anything, that's for sure. Will you, Brian? Chirpy? Absolutely delighted that now he's come to me and I can give him a good, happy home. And love him too.
Oh, thanks, Nan.
So it's nice to be out and about anyway. What do you think? Is it nice to be in the park?
2 months after hip surgery, little Heidi has made remarkable progress.
Heidi, Heidi. Ready. Whee!
And is back enjoying playtime in the park with her mum, Bonnie.
Heidi, come on. Good job.
For owners Sophie and daughter Tess, it's been a long, slow road to recovery.
She's so tiny, she's so young. It was quite a big operation and it had a big effect. Look at this big one here, look at this big one. Look at this big one. Ready. Whee! I thought I would never see her running free again. I honestly had serious doubts because I thought she's been through so much. I just don't know if her little body will ever recover and learn to use that leg again normally. I really did go through dark days, but I feel that Heidi never gave up. She's very stoic, she's very strong, and she wanted to play, and so she made sure she played.
Ready? Come on.
There was a lot of love for her. We're always hugging her and stuff, but you had to be very careful, even lifting her up, because the leg would be a bit painful, and that was heartbreaking as well.
Come on, Heidi. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, come on. Come on, Heidi. Come on. Yeah, come on. Heidi.
What amazed me and comes from inside her, I think, is this love of life and this, I mean, it's nice that she's with her mother as well. She can sort of snuggle right up to Bonnie when the times were sad, and Bonnie would sniff and lick at it and make sure it was okay. I wonder if that helped a bit. Can I have that stick bag? Can I have the stick bag? Yay! Ready, 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 ready? Seeing the two dogs in the park racing around and chasing each other, tails up, and totally free to play as they want, I'm bursting with pride. I'm so pleased, and it brings so much joy to all of us. Heidi, Heidi.
Good boy. How's your leg?
Scott's last patient of the day is Claude.
Good boy, Claude. Wanna go see Scott?
A feisty 3-year-old French bulldog.
No biting. Not gonna be evil dog.
With a wounded leg that needs regular dressing changes.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, you've got Claude.
Got Claude to come and see Scott.
Oh, let me come say hello. How's he? All right?
He's good. He's got his leg, but it's still healing.
Claude isn't exactly one of Scott's biggest fans.
Claude and Scott have always had a quite turbulent relationship.
Good boy, Claude. I heard he's not a big fan of Scott.
Hates him, don't you, Claude? Evil dog Claude is what Scott calls you.
He looks like that wouldn't melt, don't you?
First time seeing Scott for a while, he's a little bit nervous around him. And, well, that's Scott, not Claude, because of Claude's behaviour to him previously. Claude's dream is to bite Scott, I think. Hello.
Hello, Marcus. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Good. Got your best friend here today.
Yeah. How are we, Claude? Hopefully he's had breakfast this morning, has he?
Yeah, he's eaten. He's had lots of treats.
All right. Well, come on then, champ, into your favourite room.
Come on, Claude.
Come on then.
Let's go.
That's it.
Good boy.
Good lad.
Good boy.
It's all right. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, Daddy's just there. Claude very much is a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of dog. He is fine 1 minute and sweetness and light, and the next minute, whoa, okay. All right, and that's touching the back, not even the front leg. Come on.
No.
It's all right.
Stop
You're
it.
a good boy. Come on, buddy. All right. Okay. All right, well, we're getting on so well. Yes, you're very frightening.
Claude recently injured his leg, but Marcus has been struggling with the regular bandage changing and wants some tips from Scott.
It might be quite unorthodox, but Marcus is literally the only person that Claude will allow to do anything like a dressing change whilst he's awake. Whoa, okay. Oof. It's just a case of having a little tutorial session, how to place a dressing on a dog.
Good boy. Good boy.
I would like to help you, but it's difficult, isn't it?
Bandaging you up if you do. Stop
Okay,
it.
so let me have the dressing there, mate. Can I have this?
All
right.
It's okay. It's okay.
Good boy.
Good boy. I've never had a veterinary lesson or any medical lesson before, so it was a new experience.
It's hard to do this job with one hand, isn't it? And you'd like me to have none, wouldn't you?
You're not safe, yeah.
Just over the top of that, that's it, and squish it on.
Good boy, good boy,
That's
good
it.
boy.
Perfect. Great work.
So that then wraps around the foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
From underneath.
From underneath, that's right. Yep. Okay, that's it. So nice and firm.
No.
Good boy.
Don't growl at me.
I know. Just look at the evil vet. There we go.
I do have to keep my wits about me at all times because it's very clear what Claude's intent is. It is to bite the vet. And although I'm there to try and support Marcus, I do need to make sure I keep myself at a safe distance so I don't get bitten. How are we feeling? Can we continue with this dressing, do you think?
So what's next?
So take this over the top, okay? Now this stuff, because it's stretchy, we have to be careful not to be too tight.
No. Want to see it? What's that?
But you're pretty confident that he won't go for you, right?
I hope not. He hasn't as yet.
Claude, look, I'm the bad guy. He's the good guy. Good boy. Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Don't do that. I think he thought my hand was Scott's hand, but he didn't actually bite me. He kind of stopped, and I like to think that that's because he realised it was me.
That's it. Good job. Done? Yeah. I've never had to get a non-veterinary worker perform a dressing change. So that was the first for me, and you did very well. Hey? Yeah. Hey? I can't tell you how relieved I am that Claude trusts Marcus enough to change his dressings. Claude's definitely a one-man dog. The leg's healing nicely, and from now on, Marcus is in charge of bandaging. So it looks like I'm off the hook, and at least I keep all my fingers intact. All the best, Marcus.
Nice to see you.
All right, we'll see you again soon. Lucky
Bye.
me.
Come on.
Bye, mate.
Oh, he wants to leave. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny Dusek from Bondi Vet. If you love our show and want to see more, plus some amazing content about pets and how to care for them, hit the subscribe button. Click that little notification bell and we'll see you on our next video.